Hi guys, how's it going?
So, always.
So we'll be recording this call because the team's not here, and I would like for them to also sort of hear everything from you guys directly. So
Yeah.
then make this recording and then share it with them. Cool. Okay. So Pyar Yaar launch.
Yes.
Fine.
Very excited. Very excited. Yeah. It's a long time. I've been working on it for quite some time. And it has taken some time, but I'm very glad that we're almost there.
Because I started working with Zainab a year ago. It's been exactly a year. We started in October last year.
Yeah.
And since then, it's been like the biggest launch is about to come. It's a partnership with Shazeen. It's so good. It's so good. And it took a year. And
Really happening. Yes.
एंड जैनब की हर बार बेचारी आई कैन इमेजिन इस पे प्रेशर ज्यादा होगा बिकॉज मुझे तो सिर्फ डेट्स निकालनी थी ना कि अच्छा लॉन्च के लिए ये डेट्स चाहिए होंगी बस काम तो हो गया था बट एवरी टाइम शी बी लाइक शजीन अभी मुझे नहीं पता आगे हो गया एंड आई बी लाइक इट्स ओके देखेंगे हाँ बट आई थिंक सब कुछ बेस्ट टाइम से ही होता है ना वाज लाइक जो इसका बेस्ट टाइम होगा ना उस पे सब हो जाएगा एंड विल बी रेडी एंड इट वाज सो मैजिकल बिकॉज आई डिडंट टेल यू दिस बट मेरा एक्चुअली सारा बिजी पीरियड राइट the day that you messaged me उससे पहले खत्म हो गया था and I was actually all open and I was जबकि मैं तुम्हें कहा था कि when you tell me I might need some time so it was just perfect anyway
Shazeen, you also need to drop your hair care routine because your hair I know बहुत time लगा but फिर भी इतने बाल लंबे नहीं होते so I need to know what happened.
She recorded it like almost a year ago, right?
It was actually exactly October, I remember, because मेरी वो दोस्त सुमिका भी आई हुई थी and उस वक्त ये सब organically हो रहा था. Like I messaged Zainab with this idea. I was like, my friend is also coming and I had a different theme for it all planned. जिससे मैंने align भी कर ली थी and all of it. And then I just told her, I was like, listen, I have a better idea, I feel. And my friend was coming and I was like, what if I just include her in it and everything? And उन दिनों में ना मैं बहुत friendship में मतलब मेरी बड़े अलग जज्बात भी चल रहे थे आई वाज रियली फीलिंग ऑल द लव फॉर फ्रेंड्स एंड एक होता है ना कि विद योर एज यू आल्सो कम टू अ वेरी डिफरेंट अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ रिलेशनशिप्स एंड मैं बहुत फोकस उस पर कर भी रही थी सो इट फेल्ट सो ऑर्गेनिक एंड इससे जब मैंने बात की शी वाज लाइक एन इंस्टेंट यस सो इट वाज अक्टूबर व्हेन शी केम माय फ्रेंड सुमिका
I think the video came out beautifully. The first time I watched it, I was just like, it made so much sense. Whatever it was, like, how it flowed and the whole concept, it was just really, really nice. And I think the whole concept of the Pyar Yaar pencils and, what Shazeen came up with, it's just so nice. I feel like it's gonna like resonate with so many people, with everyone actually, because it's such a beautiful concept. I think it's just,
So what is the concept? I've been wanting to know. I know a little bit, like I watched the video, I spoke to Zainab, but I also want to know like what Shazeen thinks and what you guys sort of thought about together.
Yeah, actually, पता है concept का basic उस वक्त like I was saying कि in those days I was really feeling it. I was really thinking about the fact कि with your friends there वो आपकी एक बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट रिलेशनशिप होती है बट व्हेन यू लुक एट लाइक जनरली सोसाइटली हम जो चीजें ज्यादा सेलिब्रेट करते हैं आइदर आई इमीडिएट फैमिली या आपका स्पाउस हो गया बच्चे उनकी चीजें भी होती हैं लाइक यू हैव एनिवर्सरीज फॉर योर शादी और आपके बच्चों की माइलस्टोन बर्थडेज हो गई बट फॉर योर फ्रेंडशिप यू रियली डू एवर सेलिब्रेट समथिंग लाइक स्पेसिफिक फॉर दैट इक्वेशन राइट एंड सो आई वाज रियली थिंकिंग कि आपके दोस्त बहुत आपके सोलमेट्स ही होते हैं एक तरह से दे आर लाइक देयर फॉर यू थ्रू मेनी थिंग्स एंड आई ऑल्सो फील कि आपके सालों में दोस्त चेंज भी होते हैं सो इवन इफ फॉर इन अ सर्टेन फेज ऑफ टाइम यू डोंट हैव द क्लोजेस्ट फ्रेंड आई थिंक एवरीबडी कैन लुक बैक ऑन अ प्रीवियस रिलेशनशिप इवन जो कि आपकी बहुत अच्छा टाइम गुजरा हुआ हो सकता है एंड यू लर्न थिंग्स फ्रॉम इट एंड देन यू प्रॉब्ली मूव्ड ऑन बट दैट इक्वेशन यू शेयर्ड विद समवन एंड यू हैड दैट ट्रस्ट यू हैड दैट प्लेस आप उनको कभी भी बात कर लो बेतुकी से बेतुकी बात कर रहे हो इंपॉर्टेंट से इंपॉर्टेंट बात कर रहे हो यू डोंट फील जज्ड सो उन सारी चीजों में आई वाज जस्ट लाइक आई रियली वांट टू स्टार्ट ट्रीटिंग माय फ्रेंड्स मोर स्पेशल एज वेल एंड मैं एक्चुअली उस जमाने में ये चीजें कर रही थी कि आई वाज लाइक विद सुमिका आई हैड रिटन हर लाइक अ होल हैंड रिटन लेटर आप कब लिखते हो हैंड रिटन लेटर्स एंड आई वाज लाइक आई विल मेल इट टू हर बिकॉज़ आई वांट हर टू गेट दैट थिंग फ्रॉम मी एंड देन व्हाइल वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट इट सो ये उसमें मुझे यही हुआ कि यार आपकी जो ये ब्लैक आई पेंसिल होती है या आपकी जो एवरीडे मेकअप पेंसिल्स होती हैं दे आर लाइक दैट पर्टिकुलर मेकअप प्रोडक्ट दैट यू रियली रिलाई ऑन लाइक इट्स दैट डिपेंडेबल आई पेंसिल तो एंड हर लड़की को चाहिए होती है लाइक एवरीबडी वांट्स दैट परफेक्ट eye pencil, and you want it to support you. You want कि बह ना जाए जब आप बाहर कहीं निकले हुए after a long day, you come back home and you have like raccoon eyes or something. You want it to make you feel good about yourself. And वो जब ये सारी दोनों चीजें merge हुई ना, तो मुझे ये हुआ कि a best friend is exactly like that. They'll support you, you can depend on them, and then your eye pencil is also like that. So उसी concept में then I just talked to Zainab. I was like, why don't we, like, I'm feeling this way, and फिर Zainab, you can also actually share that part you told me, because she didn't agree with my concept. It was her life story that she said yes to, because it was about her friendships, right? So at this point, we were like, why don't we create a concept where we talk about the power of friendships and then the power of a great eye pencil, and वहाँ से basically प्यार यार का idea,
Love it.
No, absolutely. I remember when Shazeen spoke to me about it, from my experience as well, for me, one of the most difficult phases of my life was when I had kids. I know so many women have kids. I'm not like, the odd one out or anything, but I felt like all of these like 7 years, my son's going to turn 7 in January. These 7 years, I feel like I was able to push through a lot because of the female friendships I had around me. I depended on them so much. And with that, I was running Zay as well. And over so many times, I depended completely on them to help me out with like Zay stuff. And they were not even working with me. They would just be like, yeah, we'll do this for you. We'll do this for you. Let us help you out, And then I remember when Nation happened the first time, last year, not this year, when we participated for the first time. Like, I had so much support from like my friends who were in Lahore, and they were like, yeah, hum aa jate hain. We will be there with you at the stand. We will do this for you. And they were more excited for me than I was, I was a little bit afraid. They were more excited. We had so much fun. So I felt like that element of like friendships and female friendships, especially for me, just give you so much support in life. And I can't imagine like to do as much as I can, because सिर्फ physically नहीं होता ना, emotionally भी आपको थोड़ा सा होता है, you need that lift. And I feel like that comes with all of like good friends, like good meaningful friendships, which are very important, and I'm so glad that I have them. So when Shazeen pitched me the idea, I was like, I get you. I am so on board. I completely understand what you're saying, and I think it's beautiful. So I'm so happy that it came the way it did. And also, as we were speaking about the pencils, the whole, as we're defining friendships, कि reliable होनी चाहिए, and we need them and all of that. They are exactly that. They are so long lasting. They're very reliable, and the colors are so beautiful. So Shazeen did such a good job on the colors, because we initially discussed, when we were discussing the colors, I told Shazeen, like, in our Pakistani market, very vibrant shades, very out of the box shades, to say बहुत neon blue हो गया, या अगर बहुत ही bright green हो गया, it might not work. So she completely understood that, and she came up with like 5 colors, but they're all so wearable. Like you can wear them like a green every day, and it will look beautiful, but at the same time it won't be like, oh, like you're out of place nahi lagega. And it's amazing. I'm so excited for this launch, honestly.
Yeah. Very nice.
शेड्स की इसके अंदर हम लोग की बहुत जो इम्पोर्टेंट वो थी ना, ये जो वेरिएबिलिटी की बात करी है, बिकॉज आई एम समवन हु हैज अ वेरी लिमिटेड मेकअप कलेक्शन, सो आई विल हैव वन ऑफ ईच, एंड बस उसके बियॉन्ड मेरा ज्यादा नहीं होगा. लाइक ऑब्वियसली ज़ैनब ओन्स अ ओन मेकअप ब्रांड, प्लस शी इज अ मेकअप एंथुसियास्ट, तो उसकी ऑब्वियसली हर इन्वेंटरी वुड बी लार्जर, बट आई फील आई एम मोर लाइक एन एमेच्योर. मुझे बेसिक स्किल्स आते हैं, मुझे ज्यादा मैं कर नहीं पाऊंगी, एंड कुछ छोटी छोटी चीजें हूँ, एंड आई वुड लाइक टू गेट माई फेवरेट्स एंड just kind of rely on them. I don't like कि बस मुझे समझना है कि मैं क्या लेना है अब, एक मुझे कोई बता दे ये बेस्ट है, and then I just work with that. तो इसमें हम लोग को, मुझे ये बहुत ज्यादा था कि for someone like me, and then also I guess my community is also like this, because so many girls actually message to say कि यार तुम्हारा मेकअप बहुत बेसिक होता है, बट वी वांट टू नो हाउ टू डू दिस पर्टिकुलर मेकअप, बिकॉज आई फील इन योर एवरीडे रश ऑफ लाइफ, आप जल्दी जल्दी कहीं भाग रहे हो, हर कोई बिजी होता है, यू वांट अ सॉल्यूशन व्हिच इज लाइक दिस, राइट, एंड यू आर लुकिंग गुड एज वेल एज इट्स लाइक क्विक. तो इन शेड्स में बहुत ज्यादा, जब ये ज़ैनब ने बोला था ना कि ऐसे बहुत भड़कीले कलर्स भी ना हो, तो हमें ये था कि ऐसी चीजों जो आपने खरीदी है, एंड इट विल परफॉर्म फॉर एवरीथिंग. सो आई फील every single day and any place. So it's like you can wear it to work, you can wear it for brunch with your family, you can wear it on a coffee date with your friends. आप vacation पे ले जा सकते हो, adventurous vacation है, उसके भी colors हैं, coastal vacation है, तो blue पहन लो, green पहन लो, and they're very beautiful. And ये तो चलो एवरीडे हो गई. इवन फॉर फेस्टिव वेयर, लाइक ऑल माय फेस्टिव शूट्स दैट आई हैव डन थ्रू द लास्ट ईयर, मैं लोगों को बता नहीं पाती थी, मैंने सिर्फ इन कलर्स के साथ प्ले डाउन किया है. एंड लोग मुझे मैसेज करके पूछते भी थे कि यार ये वाला दिखा दो, एंड बी लाइक आई कांट राइट नाउ बिकॉज यू एंड इसीलिए मैं स्टोरीज पे भी रोजाना कम पहनती थी. इनफैक्ट जिस दिन मेरा प्लान नहीं होता था ना, उस दिन मैं घर पे टेस्ट करती थी, बिकॉज आई वाज लाइक आई कांट टेल पीपल अबाउट इट, बट इट्स लाइक इट्स वन ऑफ दोज कि आप हर रोज से लेके शादी, ढोलकी, व्हाटएवर इट इज, इट विल वर्क. सो they're very wearable and in all kinds of situations. So आप एक बार ले लोगे तो it's like I feel it'll last you for it'll make sense for everything. So yeah, I feel is a big success.
I have been constantly using them in all my videos. So if somebody goes back and checks my Instagram, like मैंने सब में use किए हैं, especially the black one, I use it a lot. It looks very beautiful, right on the top lash line and then smudge it out, just like really really pretty.
Yeah. Yes. And the colors actually, sorry, Zainab, मुझे तुम्हारी इस बात से याद आया, they're so interesting कि when you kind of smudge it out and then you kind of go over it once more, they actually give you two different colors, so एक depth बहुत आती है. So I've been like kind of even doing light smoky eyes with just one pencil, because it's like smudge and application are two different shades almost. So
But and I also remember Zainab telling me that it doesn't smudge though, like it's one of those pencils that will just stay all day and it just doesn't smudge.
The formula is like a gel formula, so when you apply it, it's quite soft and it glides very easily, but once it sets, it won't move. So it dries down and it sets. It's a very very good formula. With me, with like, I know I'll be talking about the pencils, but all the eye products especially that I make, like the mascara, the liner that I've made, I really keep the practicality element in mind, कि इस तरह से हो कि वो लग आराम से जाए, or it should be long lasting, but when you're removing it, it shouldn't be like a whole task of you to go like, अच्छा ये उतर नहीं रहा, because a lot of times we don't have so much time to do an elaborate routine. करनी चाहिए, I think, but नहीं होता कभी, it's like, it's very difficult to at the end of the day to go and like पूरा उसको बाम लगा रहे हैं, ये कर रहे हैं, वो कर रहे हैं. So it should be easy to wear and then long lasting, but at the same time on the removal it should come off easily, क्योंकि अक्सर ऐसे होता है कि अगले 2 दिन तक भी things are there. So did not want that.
But not with this, never with this. Like मेरे साल से मेरी आंखें ऐसी नहीं हुई हैं, बिल्कुल साफ हो जाती हैं, and it's just, I mean, with Zainab ना, I think मैं इसको बहुत बारी बात भी बोली है, but she is not just a makeup enthusiast, she is someone who understands makeup. Like मुझे लगता है makeup probably you can hire people to do it for you as well, right? आप कर सकते हो if you can put money into it and have you enjoy makeup, you can have that. But she has that added edge कि she does understand makeup, and most importantly she understands it for the brown skin, because ये कहने को है कि आप मेकअप ही बना रहे हो, बट ब्राउन स्किन के लिए बहुत डिफरेंट होता है. लाइक द फर्स्ट टाइम आई एवर इवन ट्राइड हर लिपस्टिक्स, माय फर्स्ट रिएक्शन वाज आई नेवर लाइक्ड पिंक ऑन मी, बिकॉज आई फील इट ऑलवेज काइंड ऑफ मेक्स मी लुक अ लिटिल वॉश्ड आउट. हर पिंक्स ऑलवेज दे जस्ट चेंज माय स्किन. लाइक मैं इतना मजा आता है मुझे पहनने में इसके शेड्स, बिकॉज दे आर मेड फॉर मी, राइट. एंड एक चीज जो मैंने ऑस्ट्रेलिया मूव होकर रियलाइज की कि इवन इन ब्राउन स्किन टोन्स आपका थोड़ा सा जो लाइटर साइड भी होती है ना, इट्स नॉट द सेम एज अ वाइट स्किन टोन, स्लाइटली लाइटर की रेंज में. लेकिन व्हेन आई गो फॉर फाउंडेशन मैचिंग हियर, वो मुझे अक्सर गलत मैच करते हैं, बिकॉज दे सी माई टोन वेरी डिफरेंटली, बिकॉज अंडर टोन्स आर डिफरेंट. तो इसलिए एक्चुअली गोइंग बैक टू दिस थिंग, हमें कलर्ड देसियों को यूजुअली कलर्ड पेंसिल्स इसलिए भी पसंद नहीं आती, बिकॉज दे यूजुअली मेड फॉर डिफरेंट स्किन टोन्स. सो ये वाले बहुत इस तरह के प्यारे शेड्स हैं कि दे एक्चुअली ब्रिंग आउट, आई फील द कलर ऑफ आईज. मेरी आंखें बहुत डार्क ब्राउन है ना, बट दे आर लाइक, I feel they look so like it brings out the color in a very different way. So sometimes they look like lighter brown, kabhi thodi dark brown. So it's they're made really. So I feel she understands makeup, and like she was talking about the formulation. मैं usually ना इतनी तारीफ किसी भी चीज की नहीं करती. If it's a good product, I'll say हाँ यार it's a good product. If it's excellent, I think it's excellent. But मैं इनके पीछे पागल हूँ. Like I don't know how she blessed with these with these formulations, because इतनी अच्छी है. Like again, like she was talking about the longevity part as well, and then the fact that they come off easy. मैंने इनको 2-3 बहुत crazy situations में try किया. Like once I wore them, I took them with me on this vacation to Kenya, which is like a roughing it out kind of a vacation, right? वो नहीं है कि आप कॉफी पी रहे हैं कैफे में बैठ के चिल मार रहे हैं, तो उधर आपकी थोड़ी डस्टी सी भी होती है, and they lasted the whole time. And दूसरा मैंने एक बार जिम पहन के मैं चली गई थी गलती से, that day I had a shoot, so I had done my eyes, so मुझे टाइम नहीं मिला, मैं वैसे ही चली गई और मैं वापस आई and I was in shock because उससे कुछ दिन पहले मैं कोई और मस्कारा पहन के गई थी और वो बह गया था मेरी पूरी शक्ल पे और मैं बहुत रोती में वापस आई थी, क्या हो गया. वो ऐसा लग रहा था that I had not gone anywhere. It did not budge. I was like ये कैसे हो सकता है. तो मैंने उसका रिकॉर्ड भी कर लिया. मैंने कहा ये जब भी निकलेगी ना कलेक्शन ये प्रूफ होगा. And अभी 2-3 दिन पहले मेरे साथ इतनी फनी चीज है. Again I'd gotten ready for a collab and मैंने वो ग्रीन वाली पेंसिल लगाई हुई थी और मैं उसको कर लिया था शूट. फिर मैं अपनी स्टोरी रिकॉर्ड करी थी just to show it to people. तो मैं उसको बाद में I was watching it back and I realized कि मैं इतनी comfortable उनके साथ and I trust them so much कि मैं उसके अंदर ना बात करते हुए मल रही हूँ अपनी आंख and I didn't care because I was doing it and वो मैं बात करती चली गई.
Like nothing happened even after rubbing your eye. Okay, wow.
Yeah. मतलब obviously not कि जोड़ दिया but like वो जो आपकी नॉबिक होती है, they are like fabulous.
Have to meet soon. We have to like let's meet next week maybe.
Meet? Me and you, not Shazeen, right? You're not.
You and me, we can meet.
So I just wanted to lighten this sort of message as well because while Zainab was talking about connections and like friendships, so मेरे दिमाग में ये बात भी आई that I work with many brands, right? Like I work with 50, 60, 70, I don't know how many brands I work with. But Zainab's brand, Zay, is such a unique brand. It's a brand driven by friendships, right? Like you saw how Ramesa was leaving and, there was the whole thing that Zainab did on her feed, the brand. And like my team and I are always talking about, okay, our favorite brand, Zay Beauty. Zay Beauty. And you also like to work with people that you can be friends with and that you can be like friendly with and that you can build a connection with.
With Shazeen, I mean, I've been following Shazeen for years, when she used to live in Dubai. उससे भी मतलब बहुत पहले से I've been following her and I loved her content and everything. And it was in my mind like one day I have to collaborate with her. And even when I reached out to her, I wasn't sure if she's going to say yes. I was so happy when she did. I was so excited. It's a lot. Like वो भी बहुत पहले हुआ था ना. Like it's such a yeah.
And it's so funny. I remember the moment actually. उस वक्त तो मैं इससे पहले different घर में भी थी जब हमारी पहली initial बात हुई थी. उसके बाद भी बहुत time हो गया है. तो it was just like slow developer, but बहुत इसीलिए I guess उसमें वो वाली feel भी है because it's really truly a labor of love. I feel because वो बहुत thoughtfully, तमीज से, प्यार से बना है. तो I think, yeah.
It was very nice.
I love it.
Yeah. Good.
Tell me about the pricing. Like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, how are you sort of pricing it?
So, I priced the pencil at 1,750 per pencil. Like I did like a full market research, looked at whatever is available in the market. I looked at the international pricing as well of like good pencils. And I felt like based on the quality, it's like a really, really good price for something that you're going to use every day, which is going to last you a long time. And it's something like, as I said already, it's like a really good quality product. So we did some research. What is happening in Pakistan, unfortunately, what's happening in Pakistan right now is because of the issues with the customs and the issue that's happening with companies trying to clear, especially consumer goods like beauty related stuff, like even not just cosmetics, but all the others like shampoos and all of that. They're having a lot of issues clearing the products. So all the inventory that is available in the Pakistani market right now, which are being sold by some international brands, by resellers, it might be very old inventory, which they are trying to like get rid of. Considering the depreciation of rupee and the cost it took us to create the product and to import it to pay the customers, that I feel like it's priced quite well. And when I started Zay, us waqt, there were not a lot of brands in the market which were selling their own products, like like cosmetics brands, selling products. Us waqt nahi the. I think there were like 2-3 brands in Pakistan which were doing that. And there was a big compromise on the quality of the products that people were using, because other than these three brands, a lot of products that was being sold in the market was like fake, kind of like makeup, which was we you don't know where it's coming from, basically, you know, and it was really bad. So one of the things that I wanted to do was to basically improve the quality of the product that is being sold to the market, and also to make people aware, okay, you know, this is good and this is not good, and you should know what a good product is, right? And I've been working on it over you know, the past six and something years to actually 8 years, because we launched almost 7 years ago. So to bring something better and better with every launch.
I was going to add a couple of things as a customer, actually, because maybe the pricing choice, it's more like a business decision, right? As a customer, मैंने अपनी जो कुछ habits में किया था, एक तो ये कि 2 साल पहले ही मैंने actually when Zainab approached me, मैंने सबसे पहली चीजें check की थी, which her brand is cruelty free, because 2 years ago I switched to cruelty free just for better buying habits. And I've only switched in makeup, just in hair care वगैरह मैं नहीं करती, but I was like I want to make smaller changes gradually, ठीक है? So when she was cruelty free, I was like, thank God, because I like when she was saying she wanted to like do this, मैं भी like it was a dream collab for me as well, because you know, a local product which is so good, and something that I enjoy doing like light everyday makeup. तो मुझ मेरे लिए तो भी एक dream ही थी ना, तो I was so happy when she was also cruelty free. So that was the first thing. तो ये जो अभी मुझे पूरी market नहीं पता, but a lot of the more prominent brands that are that sell in through your, you know, like आपके जो मिल रहे होते हैं, they are not cruelty free. So मैंने तो वो already 2-3 साल पहले use करने छोड़ दिए थे, तो वो तो मेरी तो factoring में as a customer आते नहीं है. फिर दूसरा, अभी I've become more conscious of what I'm buying, like I'm trying to shop better because of everything that's happening in the world. तो मैंने तो बहुत सारे और जो brands फिर भी non cruelty मतलब they were cruelty free, वो भी मैंने छोड़ दिया काफी सारी. कोशिश यही है कि you know, empower these brands more, because जब तक इनको empower हम नहीं करेंगे तो ये ऊपर कैसे आएंगे. तो that is, and it's not just for makeup, trying to do this across the board. तो एक तो ये चीज, और तीसरी जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज है ना, कि अगर आप ये भी ना देखो कि चलो आप cruelty free भी ना करो, आप boycotts भी नहीं करें, जो भी. The thing is, if someone even goes back to my पुराने makeup videos ना, तो कुछ इनमें से वो ब्रांड्स हैं जो मैं दूसरी चीजों में यूज कर लेती थी, लाइक कभी फाउंडेशन यूज कर ली, कंसीलर, बट ब्लैक आई पेंसिल आई हैव नॉट यूज देम इन इयर्स, बिकॉज आई नेवर गॉट दैट सेम परफॉर्मेंस. और मुझे होता था कि अगर आप वो ले भी रहे हो, लेकिन आपकी वो वही वाली बात फैल जाती है, स्मज हो जाती है, बह जाती है, व्हाटएवर, या वो इफेक्ट नहीं दे रही. अक्सर ब्लैक आई पेंसिल्स आर नॉट द परफेक्ट ब्लैक, दे काइंड ऑफ लाइक ग्रेइश. सो आई फील आप पैसे भी खर्च रहे हो, वो आपको परफॉर्मेंस भी नहीं मिल रही, तो मजा भी नहीं आ रहा, वो लुक ही नहीं बन रही. तो उस चक्कर में भी मैंने बड़े सालों से एक्चुअली खरीदे ही नहीं है द मोर ऑफ द कॉमनली नोन ब्रांड्स व्हिच आर काइंड ऑफ लाइक यू नो मे बी स्लाइटली लोअर इवन ऑन द सेम प्राइस पॉइंट. तो एज अ कस्टमर आई फील मेरे लिए तो कोई क्वेश्चन मार्क ही इस पे नहीं था, बिकॉज आई हैव स्टॉप गोइंग इन दोस सेक्शंस सिंस लाइक मेनी इयर्स. एंड अगेन वही बात चीज आई फील कि मुझे ये होता है कि अगर मैं 2-3 चीजें ही ले रही हूँ, तो आई वांट समथिंग व्हिच विल promise me like a good result. I don't want to get like 3 things in the same price, let's say, which is not the case here. But like अगर भी आपको थोड़ा less भी मिल रहा है, तो you're still not getting that. This is a superior product, right? This is a superior product. Like मुझे नहीं ऐसी पेंसिल मिली. मैंने एक फॉर एग्जाम्पल थी, बट वो यहाँ पे बंद हो गई और समथिंग. आई रिमेम्बर Zainab, I was telling you the one that I wanted to compare with, वो यहाँ मिलती नहीं अब. तो it's a challenge to find a premium product like this at such an affordable price as well, if I consider all these aspects.
Zainab is so conscious about her own brand and pricing, and I've noticed that since day one, that she herself says, nahi, mujhe kam karna hai, kam rakhna hai, and she does that, right? So herself.
Well, I want everyone to be able to like, you know, use it. And you know, sometimes it happens that, you know, a student will reach out to us, or you know, they'll be like, yeah, I'm just trying, but you know, I can't, because obviously we all remember how it was when we were all students. So I try my best to keep things priced well, based on the, you know, compared to, like based on the quality.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're quite well priced.
The packaging is so cute. I've seen the pictures. They're so cute.
The collection, like you were talking about Zainab's brand, if you go to the collection development also now, so it's so funny कि it's also such a friendship project because my best friend Sumika is in the launch video with me और वो बात इसमें कोई acting नहीं कर रहे हैं हम literally हम इतनी हमारी वो पीछे ऊपर music लग गया but पीछे से if you could just hear us we were just laughing away because हम अपनी normal चीजें कर रहे थे you know so she's in the video I didn't have anyone else Nabil shot it for me who is like also a best friend technically and my other best friend Sidra she designed the whole like Zainab was saying the packaging so it was like I was just working with a friend Zainab के साथ मेरी इस time में दोस्ती हो गई है over time so it's not like a project चल रहा है but it's like you know I'm very comfortable with her I've talked to Zainab about a lot of really personal things which मैंने काफी लोगों को नहीं बताई है like she knows quite a lot she has access to a lot of things so you know it's like वो है फिर कलर्स पे कंसल्टेशन मेरी एक और दोस्त मैंने उसके साथ के यू नो यार हेल्प कर दो कलर्स में शेड्स कैसे लग रहे हैं व्हेन आई वाज काइंड ऑफ ब्राउजिंग थ्रू द मार्केट तो मैं उससे भी पूछ रही थी तो इट्स बहुत ज्यादा बस दोस्ती में से ही निकला है तो ये इसीलिए भी आई फील इट्स सो लाइक दिस आई फील व्हेन यू एक्चुअली दिस रियल इमोशन इन समथिंग ना तो उसकी एक प्योरिटी आती है बाहर इवन इफ इट्स लाइक एन इनएनिमेट ऑब्जेक्ट इट हैज दैट वाइब अराउंड इट एंड मैं तो जब भी उसकी पैकेजिंग देखती हूँ ना मुझे बस उस पर बहुत मजे की फील आती है इट गिव्स मी लाइक अ रियली फ्रेंडली वाइब्रेंट वाइब
प्यार आता है
एग्जैक्टली so the whole to graphics era थे ना हम यही discuss कर रहे थे कि we want to have things for people to kind of just be like around hearts and stuff like that and just kind of communicate what we're really feeling also and even the visuals so
and the added the addition of वो जो हाथ है उसके ऊपर henna भी है so it's cute you know it's like that desi element but it's also kind of like modern which is something that we have been discussing some like yes I like you know it's desi but it's also kind of like modern so it just gives that and
that is about we wanted to
credit to Sidra on this who designed it because उसकी बहुत एक उस तरह की interesting aesthetic एक उसकी है कि उसने even the on the packaging there is like हम लोग ये तो एक है ना gesture which is across the board but then we were thinking कौन से which are unique to us like our demographic so उसने वो दोस्ती वाले भी 2 fingers बनाए हुए हैं and it's very very fun in that way कि it's very relatable I think that's why the connect also hits I feel जो ये लेगा ना उसको packaging से लेके pencil से लेके हर चीज से एक connection feel होगा because it just speaks in that way so
and we need to make these stickers public like we need to get people to share they need to be available for people to share because I would like to yesterday I think on the group chat as well like I wanted to use one of them
we have them in the Jiffy so they will be able to search them on the stories and add them
we have to definitely do like story resharing wo jo the template where people can we need to be able to share things and talk about these like interesting concepts and messages and you know how they feel about their friends
पहले ख्याल आ रहा था I think आप बहुत पहले शायद हमसे बोला भी था we could maybe even make like a postcard or something जिसपे we have lines like लिखी भी और हम हर किसी को allow करें कि write a message and tag and that's a postcard for your friend or something you know like so it could be shared but see when I think about it I really want because it's genuinely I feel the power of a friendship is like it can change your life so I want people to really believe in like this Pyar Yaar revolution so to say like I want people to feel the love I want them to feel like they're part of this community they feel they're part of this movement so to say आप अपने दोस्तों को प्यार दिखाओ हम अपने दोस्तों को भूल जाते हैं you know because it's so easy to forget them in the everyday things and effort लगती है for sure for every relationship and आप वो डालते हो and when you're a good friend yourself आप when you put that out तो आपको भी अच्छे दोस्त आपस मिलते हैं trial and error भी हो सकता है जरूरी नहीं है हर किसी को फौरन अपने best friends बन जाए but you when you put that out and you're a good friend yourself I feel you find it and I think ये एक बहुत जरूरी है कि दोस्तों को भी उस नजर से देखें उनके love को भी celebrate करें
friendship का foundation and that's something I truly believe in is like showing up being there छोटी सी छोटी चीज हो बड़ी सी बड़ी चीज हो you need to be it needs to be showing up that's what our pencil does it shows
you can find a parallel for it for everything because it's that good it connects
okay so I think what we need to do is go back to the drawing board all of us have lots of ideas. We've also discussed a bunch of ideas. We just need to have it sort of pen down. When's the launch date? Are we looking at
17th?
Okay, 17th October is the launch date. I think we'll start putting out some teasers so people know what to look forward to. Around the 10th, we can start the pre-hype.
One more thing about the colors, because मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा उनके shades के बारे में है. I just want people to really believe that these are the perfect colors for our skin tones, because थोड़ी सी इसकी जो पीछे जब हम डिस्कस भी कर रहे थे ना, because it's very easy to say कि आपने 4 कलर्स बना दिए, लेकिन आप बाजार जाके देखते हो तो the colors are in a number of like shades में हैं. And लगता है वही जो मैं पहले बात कही थी कि हमें इससे भी पसंद नहीं आते, बिकॉज दे डोंट सिट विद अस, एंड द वे दैट जैनब ने वो बनाए भी हैं, क्योंकि यू नो फॉर्मुलेशन से भी मैच करना इज अ गेम, लाइक कलर भी परफेक्ट हो, फॉर्मुलेशन भी परफेक्ट हो. तो इसके पीछे मैं बताना चाहती थी कि व्हाई सम ऑफ द कलर्स आर सो गुड इज बिकॉज the brown specifically, there was this makeup artist that I used to follow. I think Zainab तुम भी follow करती थी. He's a Middle Eastern makeup artist and he does a lot of warm brown toned makeups. तो उसके he would use this pencil. I'd be like कि क्या use कर रहा है, because जब हमने बात करनी शुरू की तो मेरी और भी ज्यादा radar on हो गया था ना. तो when he said कि this is not an eye pencil, this is a lip liner for a specific brand, and he said मुझे नहीं मिलता perfect brown for this because their color tones like Middle Eastern are also closer like in our you know. तो I was like oh my god I have to pick up this lip liner. तो जब मैं वो सारी scouting वो करने गई तो मैंने वो lip liner भी लेके try किया, and then when I sent to Zainab तो it's a very nice warm rich brown and there's nothing like it in this eye pencils की range, at least the ones that I saw. तो वो इसलिए भी बहुत, because I want people to know कि हमने बहुत उसमें उस तरह से भी thought डाली है कि why they work so well, इससे ही नहीं बन गए. And even with the blues and greens they're not खट्टे colors, because मुझे ये बहुत conscious feeling थी because I worked in corporate, अब मैं एक जरा relaxed environment में भी काम करती हूँ, तो मुझे kind of experience है कि chill environment का makeup और थोड़ा सा professional makeup, and then Zainab does the same by the way, वो simultaneously होती है, you know, and someone probably you also have that kind of an idea. तो probably I think everybody does. So उससे मुझे था कि ऐसा ना हो कि आप किसी प्रेजेंटेशन में नहीं लगा के जा सकते, आप प्रेजेंटेशन में भी पहन सकते हो, even the blues, even the greens. So they're kind of, उनका statement ऐसा है कि if someone will see you, they'll be like nice color, they'll be like wow that's a nice color, but it won't be the type कि कोई एकदम से शॉक में चला जाएगा too much.
Yeah, like
Yeah. So I just wanted to say that.
No, yeah. So we have a black, we have a brown,
then we have a green, blue, and bronze.
so 5 colors: black, brown, green, blue, and bronze, and all. So bronze, I would imagine you can't go to work in, but
It's actually very wearable.
वो just used it in a shoot, and मैंने इससे पहले उसकी stories record कर ली, but my point is कि वो इतना प्यारा है कि it's when I put up my other stories, because उसमें मैंने नहीं बताया कि ये मतलब समझ आ रही है मैं क्या कह रही हूँ. मैं तो एक मैंने फ्यूचर की थी और एक मैंने पोस्ट कर दी कि मैं कुछ और दिखा रही थी, तो पीपल वाला कि कितना प्यारा कलर है, कौन सा है, मेरे का आपको मैं बताती हूँ. तो आ ही रहा है तो आपको लाइक आई पोस्ट सून. इट्स सो प्रिटी.
Wearable. It's so wearable. I've used it even inside my eyes, like under in the water line. It looks very, very nice.
okay.
Love it.
So let's connect again.
Yeah.
Tuesday, where we go over everything together.
Awesome.
Good chat, guys. I will check the team. I'm sure they won't get bored.
Thank you. Bye.